Welcome everyone, this is your own channel Learners Saga. In this video we will discuss chapter number 10, Kathmandu, which is written by Vikram Seth. Vikram Seth is an Indian novelist and a poet. He was born in Kolkata and his most famous novel is A Suitable Boy. So let's start Kathmandu. But before we start, I like to request you to press the like button, subscribe the channel if you are new, and also to share and comment on the video. So without wasting any time, let's begin. Kathmandu. As we know that Kathmandu is the capital city of our neighboring country, Nepal. Before we read, do you like traveling? Yes, we all do. The writer Vikram Seth enjoys it very much. In his book Heaven Lake, he describes a long journey from China to India via Tibet and Nepal. That means the writer Vikram Seth, as he is a very travel loving person, and on his visit from China to India via Tibet and Nepal, he stayed in Nepal's capital Kathmandu, and he described his experience and adventure over there. Have you heard of places like Ajmer Sharif, Madurai, Sanchi, Varanasi, Sarnath or Helbid? Can you name some other places like this? So yes, we have heard of places like all these. Ajmer Sharif is the famous Khwaja Garib Nawaz Dargah Sharif in Rajasthan. Madurai is the ancient city in Tamil Nadu. Sanchi is the Buddhist complex in Raisen district of the state Madhya Pradesh. Varanasi is a very famous city in Uttar Pradesh. Sarnath is a place located near the confluence of the holy river Ganges, the Ganga, and the Varuna rivers in Uttar Pradesh. Helbid is actually Helbidu. Here you can see the spelling Halebid. That is Helbidu or Halebeedu. Helbidu. It's a town in Karnataka. It is famous for the temple carved out with sculptures and panels in Hoysala style. Hoysala, Hoysala. So students, I have discussed all the places. If you want, you may pause the video and learn. Can you name some other places like this? Yes, in India there are so many places. We can name New Delhi, we can name Agra, there are so many places, Darjeeling, and all the famous sites of India that are accepted by the World Heritage Site, that are accepted as the World Heritage Site. So there are so many places in India. What do the surroundings of a holy place in your city look like? You may think about your own town where you live and about the holy place in your city. Think about it as you read Vikram Seth's description of Kathmandu. So students, this is the prologue, you may say, of the story Kathmandu, written by Vikram Seth, the great Indian novelist and poet. And this prologue or introduction suggests that the writer, during his stay in Kathmandu, how he experienced Kathmandu, that he wants to share with us his experience. Okay, let's start. I get a cheap room in the center of town and sleep for hours. The narrator said that he got a very cheap room in the center of the town. What is the town? Kathmandu. And he slept for hours. Hours means for a long time. The next morning, with Mr. Shah's son and nephew, I visit the two temples in Kathmandu that are most sacred to Hindus and Buddhists. And there he visited the two temples in the capital city of Nepal, Kathmandu, that is famous for the Hindus and the Buddhists. That means one temple is famous, one temple is treated very holy for the Hindus, and the another one for the Buddhists. At Pasupatinath you all know, is the temple of Lord Shiva, and it is the holy temple of the Hindus. At Pasupatinath, outside which a sign proclaims entrance for the Hindus only. That means there was the sign that is read, entrance for the Hindus only. Only Hindus will be allowed to enter the temple. There is an atmosphere of febrile confusion. What is febrile confusion? The meaning is given in your book. That is a hurried activity, or you may say complete chaos. Very busy, the bustle is there, the humdrum atmosphere is there. Okay, this is called febrile confusion or febrile confusion. Priests, hawkers, devotees, tourists, cows, monkeys, pigeons and dogs roam through the grounds. All, such as hawkers, tourists, all the animals like cows, dogs, etc., all of them roam through the vast grounds. We offer a few flowers. There are so many worshippers that some people trying to get the priest's attention are elbowed aside by others pushing their way to the front. That means the temple is thronged with worshippers, and it is so crowded that to have the priest's attention, one person is trying to push the other. A princess of the Nepalese royal house appears. Then the narrator witnessed a Nepalese royal house princess. Everyone bows and makes way. That means everyone bows to her in order to show their respect to the princess and makes way for her. By the main gate, a party of saffron-clad Westerners struggle for permission to enter. And at the main gate of the temple, one can notice that a party, that means a group of saffron-clad. Clad means wearing or worn, you may say. Saffron color dress worn by the Westerners. Who were Westerners? Westerners means the foreigners. That means at the just outside the main gate, a group of foreigners who were wearing saffron colored dress, they were struggling for permission to enter. Why? The policeman is not convinced that they are the Hindus, and it is the temple where only the Hindus can enter. That's why the policeman was not allowing them to enter the premises. Only Hindus are allowed to enter the temple, yes. A fight breaks out between two monkeys. While this kind of situation is going on over there, another incident happened, that two monkeys quarreled with each other. They fought. One chases the other and he jumps onto a Shivalinga. Shivalinga, it is the Hindu's idol of Lord Shiva. Then ran screaming around the temples and down to the river, the holy Bagmati. So what happened? When the other monkey chases the other, he jumps onto a Shivalinga and then he runs screaming, making loud noise around the temples and down to the river. What is the name of the river? The holy Bagmati. can see the fine scenery. It is given in your book. Pasupatinath Temple, Kathmandu. Okay. The river Bagmati that flows below. Flows below means just below the temple. You can see here. A corpse is being cremated on its banks. A corpse means a dead body. A dead body is being cremated on its banks. Washerwomen are at their work and children bath. So it's a very busy atmosphere over there. From a balcony, a basket of flowers and leaves, old offerings, now wilted, is dropped into the river. What happened there? From a balcony, a basket of flowers and leaves and some old offerings which are now wilted, that means which are now dry and withered, is dropped into the river. A small shrine half protrudes from the stone platform on the river bank. There is another small shrine. What is shrine? Shrine means a place of worship. There is a very small shrine of which the half portion of the shrine emerges from the stone. Protrudes means it comes out, it emerges. The half portion of the shrine emerges from the stone platform on the river bank. When it emerges fully, the goddess inside will escape, and the evil period of the Kali Yuga will end on earth. That means it is said that when the temple would emerge out completely, then the goddess in it would come out, and the time period of the Kali Yuga would thus be ended by her. Okay, what is Kali Yuga? Kali Yuga is one of the 4 Mahayugs. We started just after the end of the Mahabharata, the war of Mahabharata, when Lord Krishna departed from this earth. So it is the notion that the temple would emerge out completely when then the goddess in it, the goddess that lives in it, would come out, and the time period of the Kali Yuga would thus be ended by her. Okay student, in this video we have discussed till paragraph number 2. In our next video we will discuss from paragraph number 3. But before leaving, I again like to draw your attention in saying that if you have any doubt, any question regarding this video, you may please ask me in the comment section. Hoping to meet you in our next video from paragraph number 3 of this chapter number 10, Kathmandu. Goodbye.